Makeup done, high heels on, blue dress on, diamonds.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Beauty Naturally. Thank you for clicking on another video. If you are new here, girl, take a moment and hit that subscribe button, ring that alarm, and sound off in the comments for your girl. Let me know you're here, let me know you're watching. Today we're going to be creating a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day look, and I'm going to be doing a braid out on stretched hair, and it's going to be a battle of the butters, y'all. Today I'm going to be using one of my 2021 faves, and that's the Juicy Coils Twisting Butter from Curls Origin. And then I'm also going to be doing a side-by-side with that with the Extreme Hydration Moisturizing Hair Butter from Annabelle's. I have used the Curl Origin Juicy Coil Twisting Butter in the past, and when I say it quickly made it to top of the list for 2021 braid out, like kind of twist out, one and done butters. And this actually, in spite of having used this entire wash day line, will be my first time using the butter from Annabelle. So we are working on freshly stretched and trimmed hair, thank goodness, because y'all, my ends were trash. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. I think that over the course of 2021, my hair grew probably about a solid 8 inches, and that was from my big chop, which I did, I want to say maybe end of March, like April. I cut off about a good 1.5 to 2 inches. Like, the ends were just frayed, they looked crazy. So, you know, you can't have extreme hair growth without being willing to let go of the things that are keeping you back from growth and length retention. So child, I was like, I let that go like a bad habit, and like I'm about to let 2021 go. But let's go ahead and get into this butter battle, and let's see what kind of results we get. Let's get New Year's ready. So if my hair looks like it's trying to revert in some places, I did spray a little bit of like refresher on it. I'm probably going to do that again for like the roots and the ends, simply because, you know, those are the parts that kind of tend to get the driest when I blow my hair out, simply because it takes longer for the actual root to dry, and then because I have to focus on the root drying, you know, the ends are subject to a little bit more pain because of that. So what you kind of see me doing is going in with just a little bit of a refresher, and I'm using the Honeydew refresher from Camille Rose's Honey line. And then I'm going to go in with the Juicy Coils Twisting Butter on this side, because I know that this is going to really moisturize my hair. It's going to give me the hold that I need, and the right side of my hair tends to be a little bit more friendly. So I'm going in with about that much on the section, rubbing that in my hand, and then making sure I smooth it really well down the length of my hair. Yeah, so this side tends to be a little bit more temperamental. So because I know the product works really well on this side, I'm going to use that. And I love this because, like, this is one of those butters that it's not just emulsifying into like oil. You literally feel the moisturizing properties as a butter in this, even though it doesn't have water in it. So that comes from that mango butter and then the muru muru butter, two extremely hydrating butters. I'm not going to do my braids too small. I kind of want them to be a chunky kind of braid out, and you know, like I said, braid outs are a labor of love. I don't want to be here all day, and I also don't want to be here all day on the takedown. Now, because it is New Year's Eve, I'm probably going to have to go in and set my hair with a dryer. That is just kind of like what's going to need to be done in order for my hair to be ready for this evening. So This is the hard part with freshly trimmed ends and straightened hair, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. So let's hope she stays here. All right, I think we got something going on.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. I've been feeling like the motherfucking man lately. Can't nobody do it like I can daily. Baddest in the lattice in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up, fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow, yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love.
All right, y'all, so I finally finished the Juicy Coils twisting butter side. You guys can see I still have quite a bit of product left in here. It seemed like I was using a lot. I really wasn't, but I did want to make sure that like I saturated my hair enough so that I could impart some moisture back into my hair, because we know that blow drying can definitely suck your hair of any moisture that it has. So that is why I went in with like the refresher spray, which this is pretty like moisturizing. I think it's the first time I'm using it in this way for actual styling, and I actually really like the way it works in that capacity. So I know in my stash video I said it wasn't like, I wasn't like wowed by it. It's actually working pretty decently. So I'm gonna go in on this side with the Annabelle's Extreme Hydration Butter. Now, I just want to share the call outs for the differences in these. So the first ingredient in this is mango butter. It's followed by muru butter and then cocoa butter. And then you kind of move into the oil. So it has avocado, soya bean, and sweet almond oil. And then it has Abyssinica seed oil, Cranberry Abyssinica, and then jojoba oil. So this is a shea butter based butter, but it does have mango seed butter in it. Then it also has plum seed oil and then sweet almond oil. So a little less content as far as like the oils go, but I guess we'll see how this one compares with the shea butter being the first ingredient versus the actual mango butter, but also still having mango butter in it. It smells really good. It smells like birthday cake. That was the selection I made for this particular line. Let's just dig into it a little bit. Well, that is thick, y'all. She thick. Has kind of like a whipped butter consistency. So I will say texturally, the products are actually pretty similar, which is nice. So the Juicy Coils twisting butter also has kind of like a whipped consistency, if I didn't show you guys that like on my finger. So you can see that it's like pretty nice. This one is a little bit like creamier. Like I can tell that this one is going to be a little more hydrating, and You know, I guess that's kind of to be expected with shea butter. Even though it's a moisturizing butter, it can tend to lean towards more of like the oily side, but we'll see. It still has a nice consistency. This one is definitely way heavier on the fingers, I will tell you that. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to start the front on this side so that you guys can see, and then I'll go ahead and finish the back up off camera.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all up. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. I've been feeling like the motherfucking man lately. Can't nobody do it like I can daily. Baddest in the lattice in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up, fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow, yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all up. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love.
Alright y'all, so I finished braiding both sides. I would say both sides of my hair are looking pretty juicy. My initial thoughts on application for both these products, Juicy Coils, definitely a much creamier butter, little looser consistency, and for me it glides through the hair almost effortlessly. The Annabelle's Extreme Hydration Moisturizing Butter, this is how much I used of it. This is an extremely thick product, and you know, application wise it's not my favorite. The butter, because it's like so much thicker, it takes a lot more effort to work through the hair, which ultimately results in a lot more tugging on my hair, and I don't necessarily care for that component. Looking at my hair, do I think it's going to be moisturized on both sides? I do. I do think they probably will come out with pretty like equal results as far as you know, just the style goes. But what I decided to do was go ahead and go in with a little bit of mousse on the top for sure. You definitely want to lay down those flyaways. I've already greased my scalp or oiled my scalp. I used the Alley K Naturals hair and scalp. I don't even know what the heck is the thing called. Oh, I used the Alley K Naturals hair and scalp balm. So that was my first time using it. It ultimately is basically like a solid oil, if you've never tried it, and it has some like herbs in it. I'm going to take the mousse to try to help these ends out just a little bit and make sure that they stay put and they set well, you know, without looking crazy. So I'm gonna be going in probably mostly through like the front and doing this, or where it just kind of really needs it. I don't think I need to do it on my entire head. I'm not so concerned about the back, simply because it's the back and nobody's going to be staring at the back of my head. I hope not anyway. But yeah, just want to make sure that, you know, the ends stay, they get a nice curl on them, and when the style comes out, it looks decent at the ends. But this is all I'm doing now. I'm going to sit under the dryer probably for about a half hour, and I'm going to let the style set the rest of the way for the remainder of the day, and then I'll take it out at night. This will also give the mousse an opportunity to dry. Did I go backwards? No, I did not. And the mousse that I'm using is the Texture ID Thermal Styling Mousse. I've really been enjoying this mousse, and because it's geared towards, you know, heat, it's supposed to add a layer of protection to your hair, which is pretty nice. I don't know what I done did with this little back section over here. Alright, I think I got her. But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna tie my hair up with the good old-fashioned salon hairnet, and then we're gonna sit under the dryer. So I will say on the initial takedown, y'all, that my hair on the side with the Annabelles feels a lot softer. They're both soft, but this definitely is giving extreme, like, plush kind of softness. So that's the immediate difference that I notice on the takedown. And I will say I have not, like, moisturized, like, the mid strands of my hair, but I have, like, sprayed my scalp with, like, braid spray. I've oiled my scalp as needed, and I've sprayed my ends as well, just so that they didn't dry out. But yeah, on the takedown, definitely feeling that, which is that kind of like oil from the shea butter. Even though I put a very, very tiny bit of oil on my hands, feeling that, which is from the shea butter. I'm liking the definition I got from the side so far. This is giving me fluffy but frizzy. So I don't know if I did something a little bit different on this side than I normally do, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep working. All right, y'all, so this is both sides taken down. I don't know, tell me what y'all's thoughts are on like the initial takedown. I will say immediately, and this is like strange, like because I just cut my hair, it seems like this side overall just has a better shape. But that just could be like my hair is longer. It tends to be more uniform on this side, so it definitely is giving, I think, a better look to the overall styling. But I definitely think this side has a little bit more definition. This side definitely is fluffier in terms of like frizz. My hair is super soft. Like it's super soft on both sides. Now I will say my hair is like naturally like really soft, but this side with the Annabelles, when I say like this is like baby hair soft, like that's what I'm getting from this. Like just that softness, that everything, like softness, like everything is like baby. You know, when you play, like when you touch a baby's like hair when they're in their first few months of being born, like this is what I feel over here. This side is soft, but it's definitely not as soft as this. So I don't know, I think Annabelle's, like in spite of the, like I said, the kind of like tugging that I felt like I had to do on my hair to get the product through, I don't know, I think she kind of came through for the win. And I'm saying, that's saying a lot considering how much I really love this like Juicy Coils twisting butter. You know, I think overall they kind of give like two slightly different looks, you know. So if you wanted more definition, I would definitely go in with this. You know, both giving waves, but this is giving like beach wave, I'm about to drown you kind of vibes. This is kind of like, you know, I'm going like coasting on the waves, like on the ocean, but I'm gonna be all right. So that's where we kind of are with this. I'm just going to like, I'm not someone, like I always say, that is into like super fluffing my hair out. Like that's just not my vibe. I'm gonna do enough to get the parts from being distinct, and that's about it. But this is pretty much what we're working with as far as like the final look goes. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna separate at this moment. I think there's kind of enough like volume. Like I want the braid out to not turn into pure frizz. And I feel like, especially on this side, if I go in and try to do any separating, especially through this like middle section here, that's what's gonna happen. So enough for those two in the front. This is already giving, I've fluffed myself out, you know, on my own. This is definitely giving definition on definition on definition. Let me know what y'all think down below. You know, which side did you like better? Which side do you think did a better job in my hair? What product would you use if you had to choose between the two? Let me know all that in the comments, girl. But this is what we're working with. I don't even have my earrings on yet, but I'm still going to stop the video here. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling both sides for different reasons, I will say that. So, you know, like I said, if you're someone out the gate that wants like super fluffy, this will definitely give you that like light wave. Now, I will say, in my, like when I initially used this, my hair came out a little bit more like this. So I don't know what kind of happened this go round. I just don't know if it was because my hair was longer, or I was like, I don't know if maybe I put a little bit more moisturizer on this side when I was doing it, even though I did it on dry stretched hair. It's very possible. But you know, this side is definitely giving all the definition. I really like that they're both not like overly oily or anything like that. Like even though I use butters and even though I use shea butter on this side, like my hair is giving very like natural moisturization. So I am feeling it. I think if I had to choose a side though, out of the two, it would definitely be this side because it's giving uniformity, it's giving definition, it's giving, you know, a little bit of fluff and not too much. Like, it's the perfect amount of fluff that I like in my hair. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the overall look. I don't know how much of the back y'all can see. It's not easy turning around in this chair. And that's the final look. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I appreciate y'all as always. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
High heels on, blue dress on, diamonds done.